as a team, that's the best month in franchise history, the most wins ever in a month. You guys were good last year down the stretch. How do you feel your team's better this year?
I think the way that we're sticking with games. I knew Stroh was walking by. I think the way that we're sticking with games, a lot of times teams have kind of gone up on us, and the way that we battled back is a great show of our character and our resilience. So things aren't always going to go your way in games, and you got to find a way to still come out with a win. And I thought last night we kind of put it all together and started off well and just kind of kept rolling and didn't give them too much.
In the playoffs, you have to be able to win in different ways. Your last two games, highly offensive, control Vegas, and last night, very strong defensive game. You feel your team's that well-rounded now that you can win in different ways on different nights in the playoffs?
Yeah, I think, like you said, it's very important to be able to win both ways. Obviously, we know it's going to be a tight game playing LA. They don't give you a whole lot, and we don't want to give them a whole lot. So I thought we did a good job last night of establishing our game, staying patient within our game, and obviously that one at the end of the first was a big one. And then we just stayed within ourselves and kept growing our game. But yeah, I mean, I think we need to be able to win both ways, and I think it's obviously I still think that there's areas of growth in our game. And I think everybody would agree with that. But we have 6 games here to kind of round it out before, obviously, playoffs start.
Ryan, how important would 100 points be to you personally in the milestone?
You know, I mean,
Don't lie.
I don't think about it. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously there. I know it's there. It's my focus right now is finishing off these 6 games well for the team and positioning ourselves in a good spot here. Obviously, it's something that's there, and it'll be a cool milestone to hit as a personal accomplishment. But my main focus right now is definitely getting these last 6 wins.
We've heard it talked about as potentially the quietest 100-point season that the league has seen in quite a while here, and I think we understand sort of the reasons why. But how do you kind of perceive that, this 100-point campaign? And it's, maybe in other markets it'd be talked about a heck of a lot more than it is around the league now.
Well, I mean, obviously you play with a couple guys that do it regularly. It's and just the seasons that they put up consistently, and we have other guys that are having great seasons too. So I think when you're having a team that's clicking offensively, personal stuff just kind of comes. And I mean, for myself too, it hasn't been something that I've been thinking about a whole lot, and all of a sudden it's creeping up here. So yeah, I mean, I'm lucky to play with a really good team and with some great players.
How cool was it to see all 3 guys hit 300 this week?
Yeah, it was really cool. Obviously, Kaner and Leon in the same game, and then Connor last night. So huge accomplishments. All 3 of them, obviously, all 3 good goal scorers. So yeah, definitely exciting for them.
Is Harry any good at wrapping the puck and getting on there? Or is it
He's done it for a long time now. He's pretty practiced with it. So I'd say he's really good.
Is the penmanship really there, though?
Yeah. Overall, I'd say it's pretty good. Yeah.
I want to ask you about
clinch tonight, Brian, with depending on the result of the Winnipeg-Detroit game. You guys have known you're going to be in playoff now for a while. There's one, to formally possibly do it. Will you pay attention to that game and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I think most of us will be watching. Like you said, I mean, you kind of know, or you kind of have the feeling you're going to be in, but at the same time, it's always a cool feeling to actually clinch, and it's exciting. And but obviously the work kind of starts now. But no, definitely it'll be an exciting moment.
I want to ask about the evolution of your game. You came into the league, number 1 pick, and then you evolved into this, great defensive center, and now you're putting up points. Like, what is it about you that has to continue evolving, I guess, since you got into the league?
Well, I think that's it. I think you want to try to evolve your game, and obviously I came in as an offensive guy and had to round out my game, I'd say. Especially we were a team that had offense, but we were giving up a lot defensively any given night. So I kind of had to figure that out. I wanted to be a reliable player and a two-way guy. And the older I've gotten in this league, the more I realize that I can help offensively too, and kind of get back to that a little bit. But no, I still think that I can take steps to get better and round out my game more.
Ryan, how much does the complexion of this team, and specifically the top six, change with Evander Kane in the lineup?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's adds a great dynamic for our team. His physicality, his intensity. I mean, he's always making D-men think, going back for pucks, and he'll stir it up. And then at the same time, he's making really good plays, and he's putting the puck in the net. I mean, he's obviously 300 goals for a reason. Great goal scorer, but at the same time, he adds that physicality and that intense kind of attitude that I think, especially at this time of the year, is so important.
Your power play has been red hot, even more so white hot as of late. We know who the power play runs through in the three guys, but how about Evan Bouchard? What are some of the little things that he does that go unnoticed or maybe underappreciated a little bit?
Yeah, obviously it's for Bushi to be able to step in and be as good as he has been since he's come in has been great to see. Not too surprising for us, but at the same time, it's definitely a hard thing to do. And I think one of the things for him, obviously, he's got that heavy shot, so he kind of backs off PKs a little bit in that sense. And yeah, they have to think twice about that, but at the same time, he distributes the puck so well. And I think when he just kind of plays and reads the plays and isn't just too focused on doing one thing out there, that's when he's at his best. And I think as we go along here, he'll get more comfortable.